Hello everybody. In this video we will discuss about Elizabeth Barrett Browning. मैं इस वीडियो इस पोएट्स से रिलेटेड दो वीडियो बनाऊंगी. In this video we will discuss about the biography, her name of her important works only, and in the next video I will discuss about her work, the summary of her work. So let's start. Elizabeth Barrett Browning was born on 1806 and she died at 1861. She was an English poetess of Victorian era की poets थी. She popular in Britain and the United States. She was born in country Durham, the eldest of 12 children. She wrote poetry from the age of 11. At 15, she became ill, suffering intense head and spinal pain for the rest of her life. So there was a physical problem which he suffered from the rest of her life. In 1840, she was introduced to literary society through her cousin John Cain. John Cain introduced her to literary society. Her first adult collection of poems were published in 1838. She campaigned for the abolition of slavery and her work helped influence reform in the child labor legislation. It means her most of the novel was based on the abolition of the slavery, as you can see in the summary of her work. Her prolific output made her a rival to Tennyson as a candidate for poet laureate on the death of Wordsworth. So her prolific output or her rival was Tennyson. Her volume poem 1844 brought her great success, attracting the admiration of writer Robert Browning, which is her will-be husband. A collection of her last poem was published by her husband. उसके husband द्वारा उसकी last novel को published कराया गया था. Elizabeth's word had a major influence on the American poet Edgar Allan Poe and Emily Dickinson. Her famous poem How Do I Love Thee and Aurora League in 1856. So let's discuss about her life and career. Elizabeth's maternal grandfather owned sugar plantation between Jamaica and Newcastle, और शुगर प्लांटेशन जो है उसके फादर भी यही बिजनेस करते थे. एंड इन दिस बिजनेस हर फादर जो है वो यहाँ पर स्लेव्स रखते थे. एंड एलिजाबेथ वाज अगेंस्ट फॉर स्लेवरी. सो व्हेन देर वाज जब एक रूल आ गया था कि स्लेवरी को ख़त्म किया जाएगा, तो उसे एलिजाबेथ वाज हैप्पी बट हर फादर वाज नॉट हैप्पी. Elizabeth used Elizabeth Barrett Moulton Barrett's on legal documents, and before the marriage she signed herself Elizabeth Barrett or EBB. So it is her nickname. She was born on 6 March 1806 in Cosho Hall. Her father Edward Barrett and her mother Mary Graham. She was eldest of 12 children, 8 boys and 4 girls. All children had nicknames. Elizabeth was Ba. In 1809, the family moved to Hope End. Here, time at Hope End would inspire her in her later life to write her most ambitious work, Aurora League. So, Aurora League was basically based on her time, which he spent at Aurora Hope. Educated at home, at the age of 4, she writing verses. At the age of 6, reading novels. At the age of 8, entranced by Pope's translation of Homer. And at the age of 10, study Greek. At the age of 11, writing her own Homeric epic, The Battle of Marathon, a poem. At the age of 11, she wrote a work. In 1820, she privately published The Battle of Marathon, an epic style poem. Her mother compiled the child's poetry into collection of poems by Elizabeth B. Barrett. Her father called her the poet laureate of hope and encouraged her work. So her family supported her talent. Elizabeth began to battle with illness which the medical science of the time was unable to diagnose. Elizabeth became a passionate supporter of the Wollstonecraft idea. Who is Wollstonecraft? Wollstonecraft was also a poetess, and she wrote so many. Her work basically based on the woman, on the situation of women. Between 1844 to 1841 to 1844, she was prolific in poetry, translation and prose. It means at this time वह बहुत ज़्यादा उसने अपने आप को डेवलप्ड किया था. द पोएम द क्राई ऑफ द चिल्ड्रन पब्लिश्ड इन 1842 इन ब्लैकवुड्स कंडेम्ड चाइल्ड लेबर. So the work the cry of the child was basically based on the child labor. At the same time, she contributed prose pieces to Richard Henry Horne's A New Spirit of the Age. In 1844, she published 2 volumes of poems, which included A Drama of Exile, A Vision of Poets, and Lady Grenard's Courtship, and 2 substantial critical essays for 1821 issue of the Entheoneusm. Robert Browning and Italy. Robert Browning was Elizabeth Browning's husband. In 1844 volume 1844 की her volume of 1844 poems made her one of the most popular writer in the country and inspired Robert Browning. Cain, her cousin, arranged for Browning to meet Elizabeth. 2 of Barrett's most famous pieces were written after she met Browning, which was Sonnets from the Portuguese and Aurora League, and Robert's work Men and Women is also product of that time. The courtship and marriage between Robert Browning and Elizabeth were carried out secretly as she knew her father would disappear her marriage. At the age of 43, she gave birth to a son, Robert Vandeman Barrett Browning, whom they called Pen. The couple, because both couple or both husband and wife both are poet. The couple came to know a wide circle of artists and writers. Engrossed in Italian politics, she issued a small volume of political poem titled Poem Before Congress, most of which were written to express her sympathy with the Italian cause after the outbreak of fighting in 1856. So she also wrote some political poems. Her last work was a musical instrument published posthumously after her death. She died in 1861 in her husband's arms, and her last word was beautiful. And the publication of her work, Barrett Browning's first known poem was written at the age of 6 and 8, which was on the cruelty of forced man to man. इसकी टाइटल से ही पता चलता है that this novel is based on the woman. Her first independent publication was Stanza Excited by Reflection on the Present State of Greek in the New Monthly Magazine, independent publication, followed by Thoughts Awakened by Contemplating a Piece of the Palm which grows on the summit of the Acropolis at Athens. Her first collection of poems, An Essay on Mind with other poems, this is first collection of poems, was published in 1826. It drew the attention of a blind scholar of the Greek language, Hugh Stuart Boyd and Eudel Prince. Later, at Boyd's suggestion, she translated Aeschylus' Prometheus Bound. Elizabeth opposed slavery and published 2 poems highlighting the barbarity of slavery and her support for the abolition of the slavery. And her 2 works which was based on the abolition of the slavery was The Runaway Slave at Pilgrim and Point and A Curse for a Nation. She became glad after Emancipation Act abolishing slavery, despite the fact that her father believed that abolitionism would ruin her business because his father ran a sugar plantation business. In London, Jane Cameron, a distant cousin, introduced her literary figure like Wordsworth, Mary Russell, Milford, Coleridge, Alfred Addison, Thomas Cleary, Elizabeth continued to write the Romaunt of Margaret, the Romaunt of the Age, the Poet Voice. In 1838, the Sapphire and the other poems appeared. The first volume of Elizabeth Mature Purity to appear under her own name. It means it was the first poem which was published by her name. Sonnet from the Portuguese was published in 1850. There is a debate over the title. इस टाइटल को लेके there was a debate. The verse novel means the novel which was published in verses or in poem. मतलब ऐसी नॉवल जो पोएम्स में लिखी गई है. अरोरा लीग वर्स पोएम है, वर्स नॉवल है अरोरा लीग. हर मोस्ट एम्बिशियस एंड मोस्ट पॉपुलर लॉन्गर पोएम appeared in 1856. So you should remember this year when was Aurora League was published. Aurora League was an important influence on Susan B. Anthony's thinking about the traditional role of movement. It means this novel is based on the role of the movement, traditional role or the cultural role. Spiritual influence. Many of Barrett Browning's work carries a religious theme. She had read and studied work as Milton Paradise Lost and Dante Inferno. She believed that Christ's religion is essentially poetry. Christ का religion क्या है? Poetry. That's why she wrote. She preferred poetry rather than fiction. Her Aurora League features religious imaginary and allusion to the apocalypse. Critical reception. Edgar Allan Poe was inspired by her poem Lady Grenard's Courtship and borrowed the poem meters for his poem The Ravan. Her poetry greatly influenced Emily Dickinson, who admired her as a woman of achievement. Lillian Whiting published a biography of Barrett Browning in 1899, which described her as the most philosophical poet and depicts her life as a Zophel of upright Christianity. So this is all about the biography and the important work and of the Elizabeth Barrett Browning. In our next video, we will discuss about her important work and short summary of her works. Thank you.